Get vaccinated.
Participants on the call. I'll start just by a quick introduction to New England Patriots first round draft pick, Mac Jones. We'll open it up with a question from Dan Roach at WBZ, followed by Ian Steele. Go ahead, Dan.
Hey, Mac, welcome to New England.
Thank you.
Tell us about the process. When did you get a feeling that the Patriots might draft you? And basically, what does it mean to you at this point to be a member of the New England Patriots?
Yeah, it was a really great experience just going through the whole draft process. And I got a chance to meet with, obviously, the Patriots on Zoom with Coach McDaniels and stuff. And, we just talked football and went through some stuff. And, from this point forward, now that I'm on a team, I'm really just looking forward to learning, from him, from the other quarterbacks, and just coming in and do what I did at Alabama, just work hard and kind of and go from there.
Next question, Ian Steele, followed by Bob Sosi.
Thanks, Stacy. Hi, Mac. Welcome to New England.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm curious, you go from one essential dynasty of a program to one of the winningest programs in the NFL. And I'm wondering if you feel your time at Alabama and the winning that you saw there kind of helps you keep up that prestige that the Patriots carry. They expect to win every year. Robert Kraft said that earlier this month, that he expects to be a contender every year. How do you feel your time at Alabama will relate that to the Patriots?
Yeah, being at Alabama definitely helped, but that's honestly kind of in the past a little bit.
Or maybe because
I just have to move forward from
only one per. You raise your hand, right?
A new life and with the Patriots. So whatever I did in the past, kind of doesn't really matter. I just got to come in and work hard, and hopefully good things will happen. But the past is the past, and the future is the future. And I'm just kind of focused on what we're focused on right now.
Thanks, Matt.
Next question, Bob Soshi, followed by Matt Patur.
Thanks, Stacy. Congratulations, Mac.
Thank you.
Welcome to the Patriots. How much did you study the Patriots over the course of the last few years? You expressed your respect for the organization, obviously, when you were on stage. I know you worked with Bill O'Brien reportedly as well, working with him on the Alabama offense. Did you have a chance to pick his brain about the Patriots in particular?
Yes, I watched a ton of their stuff, with Cam and even with Tom Brady when he was there. And I just love what Josh McDaniels does. He does a great job. He's very creative. And, just to watch good football plays on tape is what you want to look at, and good quarterback play. So I always try and find games, from the Patriots in the past and looked at them through the draft process just because it's a great football team. And to be a part of it now is really awesome. And I'm just looking forward to kind of learning from those other guys.
Thank you.
Next question, Matt Patur, followed by Mike Reese.
Mac, I saw where you'd been a Patriots fan, you'd been a Tom Brady fan. Was there one of the Super Bowls or one of a Tom Brady play or something that really stands out to you as something that kind of led to that fandom, or something that really fueled that?
Yeah, I just love watching him, how he maneuvers through the pocket and stuff. But for me, it's just being myself and being my own player. And obviously, he did great things for New England, and I'm just looking forward to going in there and working. I've watched all the Super Bowls regardless of the team, so it was awesome. Obviously, Tom and the New England Patriots were in a lot of them growing up, so I got a chance to watch them, and I just like good football in general.
Mac, I'll jump in here. It's Mike Reese with ESPN. Congratulations.
Yep, thank you.
Yeah, just following up on that, Patriots had a great run with Tom over 19 years, and you coming in as a first round pick, there'll be a lot of expectations with that. How do you feel you're prepared to handle that?
Yeah, for me, I'm actually joining a really great quarterback room with Cam Newton, who's played in the NFL for a really long time. He's earned the respect of his teammates, going to New England, being a captain. And then you got Jarrett, who I really love watching at Auburn and kind of use as a role model. So both those guys are role models to me right now, and I'm just going to go behind them and learn how they did it, because, they've seen a lot of good quarterbacks too, like Tom and everybody. So honestly, just kind of play my role and listen to them and take advice and help them however I can, whether it's taking notes or whatever I need to do to help the team win.
Next question, Zach Cox, followed by Jim McBride.
Hey, Mac, you actually just touched on it a little bit there, but I was just going to ask what you know about Cam Newton and how you feel about coming into a quarterback room with a guy that has that much experience and that much, that much success throughout his career.
Yeah, we got two Auburn guys and one Alabama guy, so I know that. But Cam's awesome, and I've only heard great things when talking to people that I know from the Patriots about how great of a guy he is and how much everyone loves him. I mean, he just has fun with it, and I do too. So hopefully we can kind of have fun together, and I'll help him out. Like I said, I mean, it's his show, and I'm just there to support him and then kind of just help out the team in whatever way I can.
Jim McBride, followed by Max Torello.
Hi, Mac. We saw Coach McDaniels and Coach Belichick with you at your pro day, and I'm just wondering what your interactions was like at that point and what it's been since then.
Yeah, like I said, we've been on Zoom a few times and stuff, and they did come to my pro day, and that was awesome. I know Coach Belichick, and Coach Saban have a really good relationship. So they were just kind of talking behind, and I just said hello to Coach Belichick and Coach Josh. And yeah, they were just watching and kind of just looking at everybody. So it was good for them to be there, and hopefully I got to show what type of quarterback I was at that pro day, and I'm just glad that they took me, and it's going to be awesome.
Thank you.
Next question, Max Torello.
Hey, Mac. So actually just kind of picking up on that, I was wondering what sort of interactions you've had with Coach Belichick, either at your pro day or just in general over the years, given I know he's someone involved with the Alabama program.
Yeah, I mean, he was always coming down for pro days when I was like a freshman and stuff, but obviously I didn't talk to him, but he's a great coach, and I'm just glad that he was there and I got to show off some of my skills and stuff. But at the end of the day, he's the coach and I'm the player, and I'm just looking forward to him kind of coaching me hard and me just take good coaching. So that's what it comes down to.
Thanks, Mac.
Next question, Doug Hyde, followed by Alex Barth.
Hi, Mac. Welcome to New England. You just said that, it's Cam's show and that you're there to support him. Do you feel like you are competing for a starting role once you actually get to the Patriots and start practicing in training camp?
I mean, I've never played in the NFL or anything, and I don't know what it's like. So I'm just going to go in there and work really hard, like I always have and I always will. And like I said, I mean, Cam earned the respect of the team already, and my job is to support him and Jarrett and help them become better players if I can. I don't, like I said, I never played in the NFL, but I have seen good football, and I know that I can help them with anything they need, whether it's taking notes or taking stress off their mind. So I'm just going to be the great teammate that I know I can be.
And just real quick, what was this process like for you? Because I think that most people thought you would be going to the 49ers at number 3. So what was it like maybe waiting a little bit longer than you thought you might?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you kind of want to just get the right fit. And I feel like, secretly, I really wanted to go to the Patriots all along. So I'm actually really happy that it happened, but it doesn't really matter. You get picked. You got to take the opportunity and take advantage of it and learn the new system, learn the new coaches, learn the new culture. And Coach Belichick's done a great job establishing that throughout his time in New England. And I just got to learn how to be a great teammate and do my job and stick to, what they're telling me to do.
Thank you.
Next question, Alex Barth, followed by Nick Coit.
Mac, congratulations. Welcome to New England. I know a lot of people already asked you kind of about Bill and all that, but you have a couple former teammates in the locker room and some other Alabama guys. I know Damien Harris tweeted at you, but kind of what have those interactions been like with the former Bama guys already in the room?
Yeah, I mean, they have some guys up there, like you said, Damien and Anthony and everybody. So I've been in contact with them. I saw Anthony down there working out of Alabama. So we just, talk a little bit. And obviously me and Damien are pretty much best friends. He's helped me through the draft process, and I've been telling him the whole time that I wanted to come to the Patriots. So I'm just happy that it happened. But at the end of the day, they're going to be, guys I look up to and guys that I want to be a great teammate for. So whatever they need to, I'm going to do my best to, continue that relationship. But it just goes back to, being a good guy and being a good friend, however I can be, like I did at Alabama.
Next question, Nick Coit, followed by Andrew Callahan.
Thank you, Stacy. Hey, Matt, congratulations and welcome to New England.
Thank you, man.
I just wanted to ask you about the the moment when you were drafted and walking down across the stage and hugging the commissioner. You had a moment there with Commissioner Goodell. Just what was that like? Did it live up to reality of being drafted?
Yeah, it was awesome. And, that's just a great experience to be with my family and to get invited here and to see all the other guys, go before me with their families and the celebration and stuff. So it's all good, but now you just got to kind of look at it and just, you enjoy the experience, but it's time to go to work. And, going up there with Goodell was awesome. It's like, video game type stuff. But we were just talking about how great of a fit it might be. And I think he totally supports me, and he's a great guy, and it was good to just be able to shake his hand up there, on TV and stuff.
Thanks, Mac.
No problem.
Next question, Andrew Callahan, followed by Yofi Chen.
Hey, Mac, I'll say the same thing. Congratulations and welcome here to New England. It sounds like you've been in contact with the Patriots here and there throughout the draft process. When you think back about those meetings, Zoom, in person, whatever it was, what were some of the consistent things they wanted to talk to you about every time you got to meet with them?
Yeah, I think they did a great job, first of all, figuring out what type of person I was, what type of person I am by just learning my background, which is what a lot of people do, but it felt more personable with the Patriots. And then from there, watch some of my tape, even watch some stuff from like the Senior Bowl and stuff and dig and talk football. And that's what I love to do, is just talk football. So to get a chance to do it with Coach McDaniels is just awesome. He's a great football mind, and hopefully we can just continue to build our relationship that we started, kind of through the Zoom process.
When you talk about they knew your background really well, I know the draft process of like drudging up everything, good and bad. Did they want to talk about some of the mistakes I know you made your freshman year there with the DUI, or was it more about your character since then of what you learned?
Yeah, I address that with every team. I've learned from it. Obviously, it made me a lot better person. So I'm kind of glad it happened to me in a way. And I've just moved on. And anybody that knows me knows that I'm a great guy. And I try to be a great friend to everybody. And yeah, I've just grown from it. And hopefully, I can move on, which I already have throughout the past couple of years.
Thanks, Matt. Congrats.
Thank you.
Next question, Yofi Chen, followed by Jarrett Bell.
你好，满克。Welcome to New England. So I'm Yufei Chen, covering the Patriots for Tencent China. So you have said all along that you want to be a Patriots, so you must have done self-evaluation. So what skills in your toolbox do you think can help you to succeed in NFL, particularly in the Patriot system?
Yeah, I think for me, you can base everything off college, but I'm very accurate and stuff with the football, and I'm a great teammate, like I said earlier, and a great leader. But at the end of the day, I'm on a new team, and I kind of have to figure out what I'm good at, what I'm bad at, and just work on it. So once you can address that, you can just move forward. But at the end of the day, it comes down to being a good teammate and fitting in where I can fit in and do the best I can every day.
Thank you.
Next question, Jarrett Bell, followed by Evan Lazar.
Oh, hey, Matt, congratulations.
Thank you.
Another coaching question, past and present. Let me ask you, what was the most striking thing you've learned about Belichick during this process and maybe even before? And then the second part of the question is about Nick Saban. How do you think he's prepared you for the next level? Were there things that he specifically has drilled into you or given you advice on?
I think with both of them, obviously, I love hearing both their leadership styles are very similar, and that's why they've been so successful. But obviously they're close friends, and I've loved to, get coached by Coach Belichick all along, and now it's going to happen. So I'm just looking forward to it. And Coach Saban did an awesome job, coaching me and stuff, and I learned a lot from him. But it's two different coaches, and I'm just looking forward to getting into my new spot and taking coaching really well.
Thanks.
We have two final questions, Evan Lazar and Matt Vatour.
Welcome to New England, Matt. Congratulations.
Thank you, man.
I just wanted to ask, you've said multiple times now that you wanted to get drafted by the Patriots. So why did you want to get drafted by New England?
Honestly, New England's just a great place. And watching them in the past years, they do everything right. It's all about the team. And that's kind of what I grew up knowing, is being a good teammate. And then obviously winning. It comes down to winning football games. And New England's done that, but they don't look in the past. They just look in the future. So we got to just focus on, trying to win games and take it day by day. And eventually, you'll win a lot of games. So I'm just looking forward to getting in there and meeting my new teammates and seeing what happens from there.
And last question, Matt Vatour.
Mac, what happens now? When do you logistically? When are you allowed to be someplace? When can you get with teammates and so forth? What's kind of your next steps to try to accelerate your process?
Yeah, I really have no idea. Really just, tonight you don't really know where you're going to go. And now I know where I'm going to go. So that's about all I know. And I'm super blessed to be in the position I am. And whenever, I get the chance to go up there, I'm going to go up there and do whatever I can to learn the playbook and meet some teammates and just kind of play my role and learn from the quarterback room and, just stay in my own lane. So I'm looking forward to it. And, hopefully, I've only been to New England and Boston one time. So it's going to be interesting to kind of get back up there.
What did you do in that one time you were in Boston?
I think we left on a cruise, and I actually I almost like lost my foot because my foot got stuck. I had a Croc on in an escalator, and it got stuck in the escalator. That's all I remember. But yeah, kind of crazy.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
When was that situation with the cruise ship and the
Oh, that was a while ago. I'll have to get you the exact date, but I was probably like 10. I just remember I literally almost lost my foot.
Yikes.
But
all right, Stacy.
Anyways.
No problem, Jarrett. Thank you, Mac.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. Go Pats.
When he handed us all those lemons.
New Bud Light Seltzer Lemonade, packed with lemonade flavor after a lemon of a year.
The first ever virtual NFL draft is officially open.
All those rookies waiting for that call tonight. I got a little piece of advice for you. Don't let anybody tell you that looks don't matter in this game. Because, baby, when you look good, you feel good. And when you feel good, oh, you prime time good.
NFL Draft first round pick, Deion Sanders.
Gillette, baby, the best a man can get.
Opponents, I've gone up against thousands.
And there's an opponent we're all up against, COVID-19.
But there's a way to beat it. Get vaccinated.
So when it's your turn, roll up your sleeves.
And let's get to the finish line together.
When did Bud Light Seltzer start making lemonade? Probably when 2020 handed us all those lemons.